give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Baptista. Benson, can we have this document? Baptista, I'll give you 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members. My name is Baptista Moriki Kanyaru. Honorable Chair, I was born in a village called Mukululu, and I started my early education primary in Mukululu Primary School, and proceeded to high school in Mburerure, high school Maua. I come from Kageta Ward, Gembe Central. After my high school education, I proceeded to Moi University School of Law, where I did a bachelor's in law, and I completed in the year 2011. Later on, I joined Kenya School of Law, where I did my postgraduate diploma in law and completed in the year 2013. That is my brief education background. My professional background, Honorable Speaker, I'm an advocate of the High Court. I served in the Supreme Court briefly for around 8 months as an intern. And my first formal employment is this county assembly, which I have served from the year 2014 up to date, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Baptista. From your past experiences, Baptista, what makes you feel that you are the most suitable candidate for this position?
Thank you, Chair. As I've just said, I have worked in the county assembly for the last 10 years or so. And from my experience in the county assembly, I came in as a clerk assistant 1. I was promoted to senior clerk assistant, and now the position that I'm holding is the deputy director, legislative, procedures, and committee services. Honorable Chair, I have interacted with the members of the county assembly. I have interacted with the executive arm in my various roles which I've been playing in this assembly. And I have participated in the formation of various policies that we have done in the assembly, and even the county statutes that we have done. And Honorable Chair, from that experience, I have looked at policies that we have made, and I have seen the gaps that we have earned. And the most glaring issues is the collaboration between the county assembly and the executive when it comes to implementation of these policies and laws, and even dealing with the issues of budgetary and the frameworks that are there. Based and armed with that experience, Honorable Chair, I believe and I know the challenges that we are facing in the department that have been nominated. And to begin, I have been nominated in the Department of Water, Irrigation, Environment, Natural Resources, and Climate Change. And Chair, I have to agree from the onset that the Constitution gives the responsibility to the county government and the national government to ensure that the residents of this county have adequate, clean supply of water. And from the onset, Chair, I have to agree that we have not achieved that. So we are deficient of enough water resource in this county, and we need to up our game to ensure that the county residents have adequate water supply within their homesteads and in our urban areas, Chair.
Thank you, Baptista. DS.
Thank you, Wakili Batista, for your nomination, and I want to congratulate you at this point for your nomination for the CCM nominee Water, Irrigation, Environment, Natural Resources, and Climate Change. So, my question is quite simple. Of late, Meru has been drilling numerous boreholes across. Most of them are dysfunctional. Now, as the CCE nominee in the department, what strategies will you put in place to ensure at least the drilled already existing boreholes are functional and of value to the residents of Meru?
Thank you, DS. Yes, Baptista.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. To answer the Honorable Deputy Speaker, Chair, as I said, we are supposed to, as a county, we have a responsibility to make sure that we have adequate clean water for the residents. And one of the ways the county government is trying to ensure it fulfills that responsibility is by drilling boreholes. We have almost over 300 boreholes that have been sunk by the various county governments that have been. And Chair, from my research, over 40 of those boreholes are not functioning. And the challenge as follows. One, Chair, when we install a borehole and it is functional, and that borehole runs for around 7 years, 8 years without any maintenance, surely we will have a breakdown of that borehole. Secondly, if there is no proper management of those boreholes, still we will have problems. Because by assessing, I have seen the major problems that we are having with those boreholes is either vandalism, where you find that the pump controllers have been stolen, you see the panels have been stolen, and many other parts are stolen. So if we have proper
Yes, continue.
if we have proper management of those boreholes, we will avoid such issues. So, Chair, in simple to answer the Deputy Speaker question, what I will do and what I will give priority is actually the repair of all the unfunctional boreholes, and I will do this because I know most of them actually were done using the money set aside by the MCS in their ward development. So I will strive and push to have a kitty from the budget appropriation set aside to repair these balls. Then after repairing them, we can hand over these balls to a company, which is one of ours, so that they manage and keep repairing and maintaining these boreholes when need comes. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Baptista. Yes, Baptista. Since the committee is okay with that, I'll give you 2 minutes what you wish to tell the committee.
Thank you, Chair. One, I appreciate the opportunity given by the Honorable Governor to serve as our CC. And secondly, Chair, I wish to pray that this committee gives me that opportunity and approves me as the CEC. I can only promise them to work in collaboration, because I know in the past duration we have had a challenge in terms of collaboration between the executive and the county government and the county assembly, and I will major on actually having those collaborations so that we can work together and ensure that we secure and make sure that we have adequate and clean water within our county.
What will be your plan for the next 100 days?
Thank you, Chair. As you have seen, my department is long. The name of my department is long. We have the water part, we have the irrigation, the environment, and the natural resources and climate change. One, on climate change, I want to major on actually getting the major funding in the department from the climate change. Because, Chair, as you're aware, last year in November, we ended the COP29, which was held in Azerbaijan, in Baku. And the main issue was funding on climate change. And the various parties who have been funding, and I know members have heard of the program known as FLOCA, which is funded by the World Bank to mitigate the issues of climate change. So these parties and organizations have agreed to triple that amount, and they are tripling to a tune of $3 billion US. If we try and pull that amount, because I know members know the amount that we are receiving right now from that program, if we triple that amount, we can get money which can actually be able to repair all these balls and drill some more, and at the same time distribute these waters to the homesteads instead of actually having various watering points where the residents are going to fetch water. Because for me, I believe we need to pipe our water up to the consumer, up to the homestead, because there's no need of putting a point where still the residents are coming with jerry cans to fetch. It is good we pipe this water up to the end. And I think this funding will be very important. As an example, it is served by around 25 people. And you can see the volume of garbage that we have in those towns. The information also I got is that the last time we employed these people is 7 years back. And already we have around 158 people who have left through natural attrition and retirement. So, Chair, I would be looking at bringing in people to make sure that we upgrade our towns and we clean our towns to make them clean, Chair. Thirdly, Chair, there's the issue of distribution of water. We have our company which manages 9 schemes that supply water in the various corners of this country. And the biggest challenge that we have is old distribution lines. Due to those old distribution lines, we end up losing a lot of water. There's so much pilferage that we cannot actually account for. And I believe the best thing to do is to upgrade those pipelines so that we can have clear distribution channels which are not being abstracted by people who are not within our records, so that at least also the county government can raise the revenue from there. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Muna. Please ensure that Baptista gets back his document and escort him out. Then
AJ.